know you're the man who demands that submission, respect. Nga woine entondo buli kamu okatambulirako. Omukyala ow'essente muleke. Funa omukyala gw'osobola okufuga. Okitegeera. There's this guy who is not even earning much, but putting everything in shape to make sure that the home is, even in his small means of provision, but he still shows you that he can do. Now that one, if I have money, I will just be killing him with money. If I have money.
But you remember,
I'm telling you,
Gloria,
because I want to support him.
Remember, as you're killing him with money, he's a man. A man's natural drive is to provide. So if it feels like there's that car gap that he cannot provide for you, you're the one providing for him, he's going to look for someone who he can provide for.
Thank you.
You see that money you're giving him?
He's going to spend your money to someone else.
He's welcome to the Real Tales podcast. It's been a while, family. We have missed you guys. We would send all flying kisses out to you out there because it's been like, I don't know, should we be saying Happy New Year?
Yes, Happy New Year.
We missed you. It has been a lot of it's been a busy season for us. We had celebration for Gloria. I think you've seen the pictures. Yes, celebration for Gloria.
She's off her shelf.
For her, and well, that was one of the things that kept us a little bit preoccupied. But now we are back. We are full blown, and we're going to be very busy with you often, here on the Real Tales podcast. Now, in case you have not subscribed to our channel, please feel free to subscribe right now, even as we speak. Real Tales Podcast UG, that's the channel where you can talk to us, share with us conversations, real stories, real situations, and real life. We are also on TikTok, by the way, Real Tales Podcast UG. Join us there and let's share, let's have fun together, let's share experiences and get to know about each other and how we can help each other in the situations that we are going through. Well, today we have a lot to discuss, starting with the trending topics of the week, ladies. We have so much that has been trending. It's been really, really busy in the social media circles, in politics, in sports, football in particular. That's where Gloria is so good at. And I don't know, well, where do we start from? Football? Politics, so what again to try to where do we start?
Football. I always get a
pass. Okay.
So I want to actually appreciate everybody for standing around, waiting for us to return. We are so sorry for not showing up for this long. It's been kind of too hectic for us, but now we are full blown. We shall be here every time dropping episodes. You need to tap that notification to let you know whenever we upload. So I want to begin on in Premier League, English Premier League. It is crazy with the Arsenal situation.
Arsenal is shocking people.
Okay, Arsenal has been knocked out of two. These guys have been telling us they are winning 4 trophies this season because they are the best team.
But they have
been knocked out of 2. At this point,
let's say 3.
Let's just wait. Because right now they have just lost against Bournemouth.
2-1.
Now they are going to play Man City next. And there's a Champions League they have to play in the midweek next week. So let's just keep focused.
Fingers crossed.
Now there's
side of entertainment.
The life
First of all, the life of the party was really everything was top notch, from sound, from the stage. Her performance was top notch. I really want to appreciate the boyfriend.
Very supportive guy.
A very supportive boyfriend. I've never seen a supportive man like Joshua Baraka. He has supported. Never seen one. So he has supported this chick from the word go. Itani has proved to the Uganda's entertainment industry that anyone can come from anywhere and they can make it.
No. She's not a product of coming from anywhere and making it. I feel like Itania has built her brand, you know, and rightfully so,
Itania is a brand
from her audience.
She started from 2020.
Yes, exactly. But it has been a work in progress. You can't get up and say Tanya came from nowhere, and then say I'm going to do this show just as maybe a radio presenter, and then it came out and.
But how many people do you think can post go hockey grounds, rugby grounds, or whatever go?
No, I am saying. Itania didn't come out of nowhere.
She has been behind the curtains.
She has been she's a work in progress. Itania is hard in high schools, Itania is hard on radio, Itania is hard on social media. She's a life of the party where she has always made a statement everywhere. So she has built her brand, not just out of nowhere. That she comes up and says now. Much as people may think that she has been there for a short time, it's money. The others who have been there for longer, but within that short time, she has really worked at it.
I think what Amy wanted to bring out maybe was the fact that Itania has come from humble beginnings, not necessarily a
silver platter.
Exactly. She has worked.
That's what
And you know, this girl is still very young. To be honest, I was very, very, very impressed because such a young. How many? Everybody fell into being DJ, especially when it comes to COVID.
Yes.
Everybody was a DJ in their own house.
DJ what?
Everybody. They came there like flooding, and not all of them kept the same pace.
Yes.
Of course, we're not saying that, but as a young girl, kudos.
And another thing I want to appreciate her is her show was really organized. And from the word go.
Yes.
And everything about her stage, the performance, everything was unique.
It was actually,
you find legend artists, you get to the stage and everything is so organized. But for Itania,
I think also
whoever managed her stage, he really managed.
I also think that she brought some new life into the industry.
Yes.
Why? Me, I've seen one type of stage for every musician.
And one type of
one thing that this one that goes inside like this. Then people dance going into the trumpet, and then there's this kind of thing.
It's like a triangle. I know
it's
like a T. It's usually a T.
Exactly, it's like a T or a cross full stop.
And the freshness that comes from a different kind of concert. Besides just having musicians or but then the other one comes and sings. She's unique. I think it's her boyfriend who played that keyboard.
She's dating an international artist. What do you expect? Someone who
that aside, you guys, did you see the dress code of those girls?
That's what she told them. You just dress anyhow.
So
I
would not go. Like, how would I be dressed in my good dress?
I know that the dress code.
They wouldn't allow you to enter with your dress. But it was nice.
Rich kids were all over.
Yeah.
Trust me, she had tapped. Actually,
I'm a piano
is the only high person who has tapped in that audience of the rich kids. You get because when you hear Itania Life of a Party, you just know the buzz aura, the what, the H2Os. Have you actually ever heard a night alone?
And she was really, really, really
and she
into the show. She swat she was sweating.
The wind
went off. She continued to perform.
That's the life. Bring the real vibe.
Like being yourself. There's nothing. Everyone we know that we all have hair, which is not ours.
I love that from Itania.
But now in politics, where do we start from? Well, let's start off with the former Minister for Karamoja Affairs.
Agnes Nabutu. NTV was officially sent to Luzira prison for 4 years by the magistrate
because the first session they said 5 years. So in the second session they said 4.
No, the first session was her pleading with the court. She gave her submission. She was saying, I have 7 children, I have offered children I'm dealing with, I have medical conditions like Gloria said, and then she was saying I need a non-custodial sentence where I can be able. Non-custodial is as in if they can allow me to pay a fine for my charges, and then I can be able to go and attend to my family and my children. So the prosecution, that is the state, said she deserves 5 years in jail. That was what we were praying for in court. But the defense will say custodial. So the justice adjourned the case up to afternoon and said the ruling will be given afternoon and how long we shall test her for. So when she returns afternoon, by the first session, she even apologized. She apologized to Uganda, she apologized to the Karamoja, the government, and she was saying she was misled somewhere, somehow. Yeah. Second session, she was a bit emotional. There was a point where you see she almost cried. She did cry. During the second session, the justice gave a ruling of 4 years in jail. One, she said she was remorseful. She apologized. Two, she was able to return the iron sheets. The 1,600 they found, and she even paid for the balance that was not found by the state prosecutors. Then again, the non-custodial sentence, they said no, we cannot. The justice was actually concerned that the law is very limited on custodial on the custodial sentence of paying a fine. She said, if we give you custodial sentence, you pay 165 currency points, which is about 3.5 million shillings. Now, vis-a-vis, the crime has been committed, diverting government equipment.
That's being unfair.
It is not fair. And she was actually saying legislature, parliament needs to come up with tougher laws for corruption. So,
she was sentenced, and I think she had served, 2 weeks or what? Some few weeks.
No, she had been out on bail. But she served a few days.
I think like a week or 2.
Yes, I think a week or 2. That's when they will cut it off.
So they will cut it off.
They cut it
the 4 years, right?
Yes, the 4 years.
4 years. And I think I had the count day and night.
I'm not so certain how they do it.
So
the question has been why Nandutu alone? Because there were 22 ministers who were implicated.
And there's another guy who's still battling the whole thing.
Which one? They were acquitted. The minister who was facing similar charges, like her said, Minister for Finance, Lugorobi, whose cattle shed had, the iron sheets, he was acquitted. The DPP withdrew the charges, saying that there's not enough evidence to prosecute him. The others, because he also said, I just found these iron sheets at my doorstep. I did not transport them. Did not touch them. But Nandutu, the state said she transported them. She knowingly transported these ashes to her home in Mukono. Yes, she knew that they were supposed to be taken to Karamoja.
Anyway, wish her well.
That should be a lesson. As we, of course, plead, it does not look nice for a lady going through such a thing. Of course, was a family and everything other. But any public officer, that's a lesson.
Yeah.
You're in that office to serve people, you're not in that office to just carry things and take in your own home.
She stole what makes noise.
Yeah.
Because the IGG says corruption, 10 trillion is lost in corruption every day.
Yeah.
I mean every year annually, 10 trillion. Our budget is 84 trillion. They got 10 trillion.
Almost
that's a lot.
10%
yes.
of the budget is just gone
corruption. Oh my God. Wow. Guys, that is the topic. I mean the trends for the week. It's dragged a little bit, but hey, these are things that we relate with every day. Real life situations. That's what Rental is all about. So, ladies, let's get to the topic of the day. Today we are talking about love and money. Now we are juxtaposing it against power and submission.
Money is power, love is submission.
I don't even know how to explain it because the
money, love, power, submission.
Money and power.
No, this is it. Money is power.
Yes.
Yeah?
It gives you power.
It gives you power. It gives you the upper hand. You become kind of the powerhouse. So the one with the money bags seems to be the one that gives direction to the relationship most times. That's how we know it these days because we have moved past that time where women are automatically submissive. Because now a woman has something to lose. She has a career she's building. She has a life she's building. She has dreams she's chasing.
She went to school.
Yeah, she went to school just like you.
Just like you. Your parents took you to school. so that you can be someone tomorrow.
Yes. So the question of submission is not going to be automatic because generations have changed and people are. So now the question of money is what falls into play in most relationships because now we are both studied. I did maybe engineering, you did law. Yeah. I earn so much money the other side you earn. So who has the power? Is the relationship now all about power, money, or love? And when you're looking out for a partner, what are you looking for? Is one of the qualities he must be a literate person, studied. He must have some money. Because there's a difference also between the two. Having the money but is not literate enough for your standards.
Yes.
And then there's having the money but then again he's too... So now that's what we are talking about today, ladies. Where do we start from? What are we looking for in relationships today?
Okay. We want everything.
Women don't know what we want.
We
She has proved it today.
everything. Because don't tell me
How
that
do you want everything?
Because I cannot only have love alone.
Yeah.
Without money.
Correct. I
You
need
can't go to
money.
school
I need
and-
love. I need to, honestly, if you are loved right, you are going to submit as a woman. It's natural.
Yeah.
So what is the
This
right
guy,
The right
you're
guy
going to be just going to massage his beard, his hair,
Yeah.
and be like, babe, what can I give you?
Please.
You know your video. Okay, you're going to touch his head. I'm
And
be
massage
like, guy,
him.
please, babe. What do you want to eat?
Yeah.
Even if you're tired from working at office and you're tired,
Because it asks for
exhausted.
100 M and he sent it.
Because you're like, let it not even be 100.
That's against
Let it be just 1 million. Babe, I have an emergency of 1 million, please fix me up, and it comes on your phone.
Yeah.
And you fix the problem. A provider will make you submit as a woman.
Naturally.
So there is nothing like we can deal with one thing, love alone. No. These two, love and money nowadays, they work hand in hand. You can't just, you want to have only money, and this guy doesn't care. He knows he has his money.
Yeah.
He knows he can access you whenever he wants. Trust me, you're not going to love him. You're just going to be meeting him because you want. You're going to submit to him because he's taking care of you, but your heart, love, like real love, like affection is not there.
So
That's
what
what I
are we saying? Is love money? Is money killing love? Which one is which? Or is it possible to even have the two or everything?
Okay, let's try to be honest. for just a minute. What is love without money? You is wanting to tell
Oh my Lord, guys!
Without money.
Now, Amy, let me paint for you a scenario. You're saying what is love without money? Okay, ofuna yo guy nga alina potential. Why there's no alina potential? Yasoma, maybe you can see that he actually has the visions, he has the plans, he's ambitious. Maybe he's hustling. He's a hustler,
trying.
or a hustler. Maybe
Trying.
he's doing 3 informal jobs. He's trying to look for a job. He needs study. Probably he's a lawyer. Maybe he's an engineer by profession, but he can't get employment. That's a guy with potential. Now you're the girl with money bags. You're the one with the money bags. We're not saying you're working. You're well accomplished. You maybe have your business. Everything about you is okay. Then you meet this guy, he's a 10. He has the looks, he has the height you're looking for, he has the beard she wants,
and the dark skin she wants.
the dark skin, he doesn't have a job. He's gentle.
He has
You want a lot, you want a lot.
I'm painting for you love without money.
Yes.
He has the 6 packs, he's very caring. He can call you in the morning, he's a very good communicator. He knows how to treat you right in the other room.
That is not for one
you
person.
you can actually find a guy like that. But the only problem is he doesn't have the money. Actually, he can even plan for your money. He can tell you
Which money?
your money. He can tell you, by the way, Emmy, set is for me. Do you know if you ventured into this kind of business, you make money? Like he has the ideas, he has the sense
You are
of
reminding
direction.
me of something.
That is love without money. So what happens in that instance?
Trust me.
Will you throw him out? Or you
What
let him have the other one?
happens in that instance
Uh-huh.
is literally what happened just across me.
Okay.
When someone said, kakati leta sente ezo,
Mhm.
tulonde kino ekizimbe, tufune second floor, oteekeko kate nange nteekeko leta sente ezo.
Sente ezo sebo gwoli mu sente zange z'okulaningira as if you don't have your okay if you don't have your own money
Okay.
show me that you can olaba lwakuba nti era I know girl child is not proud of me if I said this but it's okay, bear with it. If a man has a vision yasoma omanyi kintu wali kintu kizibu nnyo ng'okudiringa n'omusajja ataasoma because you're already going back to school teach this person how to behave, how to I'm not offending anyone, you guys. So if at all you're doing 4 jobs nga wetugatta
Informal jobs.
yes informal jobs the money is not yet coming but you're trying maybe wetugatta okusobola oyinzaka 1.5 kati nga nze sobola balansinga 20 million in my business a man nja kubuuza what do we need to invest in twetaaga kuinvestinga mu furniture kale Zambia furniture tukoze tutya nkolera quotation
that one.
kale nkolera quotation tukole ki furniture oba tutunde ki mabo okitegeera on one condition sente y'ekikazi yaki sente y'omukazi yamukazi y'omuzadde yaffe kati wemmala okuinvestinga mu miliyoni zange 10 tugenda kukola agreement 100%. Wandiika nti agreement kati wemmala okukozesa agreement nti miliyoni zange 10 zenkutaddemu within this period of time oba tozikomezzaawo I own that business 100%. Nze kubuulira kubanga there is no time I'm going to get my money, my sweat, money I worked hard for. Nze investing musajja gwensanze ntya musange nga aguze sente za sikwesisa n'agulemu emmotoka n'omusanga ku shero nga tusizaamu so I make sure there is an agreement between the 2 adult people. When we are home, we are lovers. When we are in business.
Okay.
So that
Now, when you're lucky to get into the relationship world, I mean, to get your brains working, making real money at a young age, why are you running into marriage?
I know.
Why are you running into weird relationships and marriage? Can't you
we are sexual beings. And depending, we are sexual beings, whether you like it or not. We are sexual.
Let that thing not control your business. Money is money. When it comes to money, it's your money.
Let me finish my point, you guys. I studied up to university until I was in year 2 for my first interaction with a man.
Okay.
That whole time I was alive, I didn't die, you know?
Yeah.
I was of age, I was still sexually active. You understand? Why are you telling me that this girl cannot first put her life together, get to learn how to make serious decisions before you start getting into a commitment?
A marriage.
That is even weird.
That marriage that's going to destroy you tomorrow.
Now someone else, you've just mobilized some little money. Then someone has now disorganized your head. All you're thinking is a function, a wedding, a second
You worked 5 years for that money meanwhile. 5 years of
and you spend it on
spending and just one day over a man who is going to
Let's first understand. We are, first of all, the scenario was okay. The life scenarios we are talking about are not about young girls who are 18, 17, 16. We're talking about mature women who are in a society that has taught us that your biological clock ticks the moment you hit even 25 years. 25 years everyone is asking, you've just dropped out of campus, you've just finished, you're trying to put your life together, you're saying, guys, help me, let me figure out my life first before I add another person into my life. Then there's the needs. As I said, we are sexual beings. But then being sexual beings means that you either do things the right way or you go do things the other way. and then get to the end of the story, which is marriage and messy and whatever. So there are girls who actually say, I finished campus, my parents want me to get married, the pressure is there. I also feel because I've grown up in a society that makes me feel like when
marriage is an achievement.
Besides my education,
that's where we go wrong.
I need a man. It's a patriarchy society. The man has to be the one to take me and then to take over, take control. Even when I have the financial muscle, it has to look like the man is the one who has the what?
So that means you're going to have that 1 million, keep it in your wallet.
That's your money. This is what girls are actually doing. They are I don't know, it's missing the point, but you find a girl, she has made her money, but then it doesn't matter how rich she is, how much of a conglomerate of companies she has. People will always ask, where is your husband? Some people will always treat you with disrespect. So she will end up getting a man that is not to her liking and saying, I will put the money in your pocket. Be the man, because we're in a man's world, you still be the man, but I will come below you. And that's where the problem starts. So, in the first instance, who is making the mistake? The girl who is dating this man, or the man who is looking for a woman that has the money? Because why are you looking for, as a man who does not have the financial muscle yet, what are you looking for in a woman?
Guys, me, I'm somebody who believes the thing of women empowerment. A man is the same as a woman. That is not for me. A man is a man. He's the leader. He's the head of the family.
Yes.
Until he loses his sense of leadership. And when you take on as a leader of the family, submission is going to be cracking. Yes. Because why do you need this guy in the first place? You're supposed to be partners. So we're supposed to hold each other's hand. Now it is like not balancing. Yes. It is like this. It's going to be so hard for a woman who gets up early in the morning to go and hustle, come back to a man who has literally nothing to provide, and maybe and
the man still wants the respect,
and he still demands, where are you coming from at this time? Why are you coming late? I've been hustling.
But he married you.
He married me, but he needs to know his place.
That's why the problem comes in.
When we know how much we give in the relationship,
shifted.
When we get to learn to know the roles we play in the relationship, it should be helping us to be submissive.
That's why I say it. When you spend your money on a man, please write down that money, so that if that man asks you, where have you been? Mbadde ngenze wano, mbadde wante, abacha ina that right over that manhood in your life. Ntitawe tukeyo kubanja sente zange. Tewali kisa.
Nkutegeeze nti ojazi banja bazikumi. Obwerabe ku face ogende mu mirror ogambe nti kati ngende ku poliisi.
Awo ngandirete.
Nga kati nawe olabika fane ku poliisi. Kakati nosalamu nezikufiira.
No, but to be honest, money of my rent, like our rent at home, ezo zonzi banja n'ebitiibwa n'enteekako ne police.
Kakati rent
but it's your responsibility to provide. You married me because you said you can provide.
Okay, there's this guy, you guys. There's this guy who is not even earning much, but putting everything in shape to make sure that the home is, even in his small means of provision, but he still shows you that he can do. Now that one, if I have money, I will just be killing him with money. If I have money.
But you remember,
I'm telling you,
Gloria,
because I want to support him.
Remember, as you're killing him with money, he's a man. A man's natural drive is to provide. So if it feels like there's like a gap that he cannot provide for you, you're the one providing for him. He's going to look for someone who he can provide for.
Thank you.
You see that money you're giving him?
He's going to spend your money to someone else.
He's going to. He can't buy you a sweet from your money. So he's going to one bite from somebody.
Because I find out that you spent my 500 shillings on another girl. Musman, you're buying sweet for that little girl. I swear, I never 500 shillings.
Is
my money.
Ladies, as we conclude, I wanted to ask the question: who is making the mistake here? Love and money. Is it the girl who is making the mistake, knowing too well that you need a man who is financially stable to lead you in a relationship, or is it the man who is making the mistake? You're looking for a woman who has the much money, so there is an imbalance. Who is making the mistake? Where should we go back and rectify things, if it's even possible?
In just a few words, I would say that both of us, men and women, are making mistakes. You know why? Like you said, it was just clean. If you know you're the man who demands that submission, respect, nga woine ntondo buli kamu katambulirako, omukyalo w'essente muleke, funa omukyala gw'osobola okufuga. Okitegeera, like being in a relationship and being able to date someone, to get to know that, by the way, Gloria, you're just not going to step on me and go. You're not. I would be questioning you inside out
and reminding you that you paid rent for 1 year. So, what's up?
So what I'm
no, those are the things we're talking about. That's what's happening.
So the other side of women, mukazi bwe teri akukutte by force bakujje sente mu nsawo gwakola ensobi. Now when you pick your money from your wallet with no one forcing you to do so, with no gun on your head, be gracious, know that that money has gone. Okitegeera, kati bw'oba omanyi nti toyagala kukweregana muntu, don't give your money. Do not give your money. Sit back, be a princess, and wait for the man to provide. God bless you.
Amen. So I conclude by saying, who is to blame? A woman. I want to get you, I give you a hot slap. Why should you spend your money on a man? Why should you spend your money on a man? Why? I mean, in your relationship is to provide, right? That means you go for some relationship. So, but dear, ngatona kwata sente ezo jukira nti mama we yetaaga kulya ku mikoko, alya ku kyennyanja, mama naye asobola ovuga ku motoka ennungi, mama osobola omusasulira maidi, mama naye akabiri akalungi kakano kamunyumya. Towa musajja sente. Sisterhood is not proud of you. We are so much disappointed in you as a sisterhood generation. Ingene yafe tetwagala sister gabase toga banaye kaba. Girls, learn to cry. Oinaye akakadda okwana sina nyina mutwalo muwe mkwano neta akukadda nyina esatu njikuwe. You understand? Learn to cry, otherwise marriage egenda kubalema.
I think I also agree with Emmy a bit, but as Gloria's point makes sense that yes, both the man and woman have a role to play, but the woman has a bigger role. Why? Because when these men are approaching you, it is you to make the decision. The man comes to a woman and says, you know what, I like you, can you be my wife, can you be my girlfriend, can you? So you're the one to evaluate the man and say, okay, yeah, I think he has some money on him, I think he has this quality, or he ticks these boxes, or he checks this, because it is you to open up to the guy. When you have opened up to the guy, of course the rest of the story is now the guy. If you met him already with the financial stability that you wanted, and along the way he lost it, then that is another issue to discuss. But if you accepted him, knowing him too well the way he is, then you are the one that invited all the problems to yourself.
Musajja atalina sente
omusajja
atalina sente ayagalwa nnyina. Okay guys, bye.
It has been good.